Most cities in the U.S. are lagging behind on this topic. Most states in the U.S. are lagging behind in this topic. What is the topic? AI governance. In this pod, we're going to go over where city leadership across the country should start. There are certain AI-related topics that are being forced upon city leaders, like data centers or energy consumption. But for the most part, every city, almost every city, is being reactive. There's no laid out plan for most cities in how they're dealing with shadow AI use of their employees. There's no plan of attack on AI tool adoption. What tools should they use? What is working? What isn't? What are the risks, etc.? No accountability with the government for a humans first approach. That's all we talk about on this podcast. If you're a daily listener, you know we believe that everything should have a human first narrative. For most, not all cities, they are taking a head in the sand approach. What is it, an ostrich that's supposed to go bloop, put the head in the sand? That seems to be the approach that they are taking. In the meantime, people are getting more and more fearful of the possibilities of AI. Will AI take our jobs? Will it govern us? Are we okay with letting it govern us? Will there be an AI apocalypse? All of these questions are building, and they're not going away. While there are plenty of political opinions that divide us, a human-first approach to AI should not be one of them. 50% of Americans said they are more concerned than excited about increased AI use in daily life, while only 10% said that they are more excited than concerned. That means there's 90% of us that are in the oh shit, or I'm kind of scared about the oh shit. That's from a Pew's 2025 U.S. survey. What can be done from a little old city, you may ask? From a municipality? From wherever you live? Well, that is what we're going to go over on in this chapter of The AI Steward. Janus Point, our sponsor, turn AI risk into defensible action. Janus Point is a Bloomberg-style decision platform. It's made for municipal AI governance. It brings together the most decision-relevant intelligence across policy, procurement, legal risk, peer city activity, and vendor oversight. It then turns that intelligence into practical workflows for due diligence, documentation, and performance tracking. The result is a clearer, more defensible way for city leaders to evaluate AI tools, manage risk, and of course, justify adoption. JanusPoint.com. So, what can be done in a municipality or a city when you are working against players that have more money than the Catholic Church? Maybe. These players play out on a global scale. So what can Milwaukee, as an example, start to do against these big, bad global companies? By the way, I don't think they're big and bad. I just feel like that is a perception that people have. I think that they are just doing their job. Well, the first step is accountability. This technology moves extremely fast. And frankly, most of the people in city government are not AI experts or tech experts from what I found. In fact, the majority of city leaders are considered laggards when it comes to tech. Just ask your mayor how often he uses Claude to design a new app for his employees. It's not happening. Your city, maybe in Seattle or LA. All right, I digress. Your city needs to put someone that knows AI in place, in a position to inform the governing body as a whole, understand the tools that can help the cities, and hold departments to an overall narrative put forward by leadership. Otherwise, what you get is you get each department within the city doing their own thing. And when people are rowing in different directions, you don't tend to get very far. In our opinion, and I will be a broken record about this for a long, long time, the narrative should be some sort of version that puts humans first. Now, I did a whole episode on Seattle, but I'm not done. Cities like Seattle hired a CAIO who then put together his own department and team. Other cities may not want to spend those kinds of funds and prefer to hire a fractional version of a city AI officer. That is where companies like Janus Consulting come in. Clever plug. A city should also take an excited and informed person, or if you're a smaller city, I guarantee you there's somebody within the municipality that enjoys working with AI and is excited about it. Take that person from whatever department and give them goals and targets towards learning about what other cities are doing in AI. Of course, we have Janus Point as a tool. I'm not trying to make this a commercial, but we can also help in that way, just giving some governing documents that you can kind of follow. There are programs with Bloomberg, like City AI Connect, that will give your city information as well. Now, disclaimer about them, just be understanding that those programs are not a consultant helping your city get its desired result, but a large and brilliant data farming program pushing forward their thoughts. That said, they have a lot of talented people that can be of help, and it may be something to look into. The next step that a city absolutely needs to do is create a narrative from the top to guide actual department use. You want everybody to row in the same direction. This is important for many reasons. First, it shows political leadership amongst fear. Our city cares about us and our future. They are not just reactive. Some people, and a large portion of people, are genuinely scared of AI, coming out with a leadership tone and saying, we are going to do things in our city, Milwaukee, whatever city you're in a humans first way, may help some of the fear, may alleviate some of that fear. AI is being more and more of a political topic. It might also be to your advantage as a leader to get ahead of the curve. The narrative is a guide as to what tools will make sense to bring to a city. Certain AI tools may increase job loss versus others. With a clear narrative, the people doing work in the cities can feel safer that their jobs are not at risk. Lastly, a humans first narrative impacts the whole country. Our country is made up of small, medium, and large cities with all differing political opinions. You may or may not have noticed. The more cities that come forward with a humans first approach, the more others will feel comfortable doing the same. Your city, your leadership can make a big impact. We will be doing future episodes taking deep dives into what a city AI officer should be doing and what a good AI city narrative looks like. Until then, have a great day.